What's up? Little look around the middle greenhouse. Tomato plants are still going. Before we get into everything, I want to tell number 19. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we passed that. Let's see, number 24 and 25. Hello. Balling out. It's like viral or something. I lie. All fun. Thank y'all for subscribing. Let's see. Last week, about a week ago, come in here, and if you remember, there was tomatoes all along here. They were looking the funk and stuff. So come in here. It was almost time to go to work, and I said, nope, they ugly. Wasn't getting no tomatoes off of them. Had the back wall, we hadn't cut any suckers off of them since we had planted. There was plenty of big suckers, so got us some new suckers started. Having some issues. You can see right here on the cucumbers. Spraying from leaf miners. Getting some cucumbers. They are really tasty, but we're spraying for leaf miners. Looks like we're getting some type of a fungus or a mildew causing issues with the leaves. It's been cool in the morning, so I haven't been able to get the fan turned on early enough. Don't want to affect the plants. Having issues. You can see on the other side it's really bad, the issues we're having with the cucumbers on the leaves. These are some overwintered peppers here and here, and these are some overwintered grass from the peppers. The blackberries in the hydroponic. We're gonna be taking these out after the berries turn. We want to see how big they're gonna get and everything. These were first cuttings. We're gonna take these out, try to replant them, see how they work. Strawberry wall. Nobody shows their failures before we get to the strawberry wall. Very few people show their failures. YouTube's all about showing the great stuff. That's why I don't mind showing that. All my tomato plants were dying. Couldn't figure out what it was. And we moved a few of them around, did a few things, fertilized, all kind of stuff. I had started about 1,200 tomato seeds. Well, 1,200 plants. We had a lot more seeds than that. Some of them didn't come up. And kind of figured out what it is. We'll go around and show you in a minute. But the strawberry wall, I have a bunch of old nasty leaves I'm gonna be cutting off of here. Looks like we got about 50% so far that's come up out of the bare roots. Not impressed. If they don't make it through the year, I'll probably take them and start some new ones. I mean, next year, instead of buying bare roots, I'm gonna buy live plants. It's much easier to take care of. This side seems to have a few more. Not sure if it's the extra light or the water or what have you. Oh, the tomatoes in my way in the back. I can't back up high enough no more, or far enough. That's what we do for the water. We just got the water going in through some valves on the back side. We got a little manifold. Open them up. And you can see it was about a 4-inch, 5-inch drop off. So you get some green. Hopefully when it starts warming up a little bit more, a few of them that's still dormant might not be dead. They might just be dormant. We'll get them back. Here's the trough system inside the greenhouse. They are growing nice. Got some flowers. Nice. Some tomatoes. Real nice. Starting to get quite a few tomatoes on here. We had cucumbers right here last year. Thus the fence. So we're just sticking it to the fence, see how it's working. But they're growing well. In the last 7 days, we got some more big suckers. Got a bunch of suckers to cut off of. Colt and I came in here yesterday, cut a few. We're trying to cut suckers with a 2-year-old's fun. So when we cut some more this weekend, I'm gonna video that. He gets mad because the cutters don't cut. But these are growing. We do have issues. The water wants to push out sometimes, and the little hoses ain't the best. Get us a check out. Check out them roots. All a rooted mess. Pretty pumped up that the little screen that we put's actually working. Working well. These are the tomatoes we've had planted since around end of July, beginning of August, middle of August. We don't pay a whole bunch of attention. I'm thinking about cutting this one off and the other one, there was two, and taking this sucker right here and letting it grow. See how it works out with an established root system, if it's gonna put off any more tomatoes. But the bug damage we had earlier, we dropped a bunch of tomatoes. While I was pruning out the other side, I did a big pruning on these, and it looks like we're starting to get the tomatoes back. It's been about 2.5, 3 weeks since we did that. Clusters right here, way too big. I'm gonna cut those back to about 4 or 5 tomatoes. It's tough sometimes at work. Working well. These were planted a little bit after. These were suckers off of the other plants. And the Creole tomatoes. This is the north side. Then we have the trough system set up. The Creole tomatoes are enjoying it a lot. A lot. They're growing, starting to get good amount of flowers. Haven't seen any tomatoes yet, but they're getting there. It won't be long. We should start having some. I'll be putting a fan in here this week sometime. Got a bunch of clipping to do. Keep them upright. Again, the issues with the cucumbers. I'm not sure if it's something with the fertilizer. As you can see, this one right here is looking good. I think it's the moisture buildup on them from the humidity that's causing the issues. We got a couple of them that's taking off and growing, and we got a couple of them, most of them, that's just doing this, you know, not doing well. I'm not afraid to show my failures. Right here is the Amelia tomatoes. They're doing well. Starting to get some flowers on these also. Got a bunch of clipping to do on here. These last 5 are greenhouse tomatoes. Paid $1 a seed for them. About half of them come up. But we're gonna see what kind of tomatoes they make. Then right here is the bell peppers. They liking it. They were small when I put them, but they liking it. Still have the other boxes over there to put together. Once I get that done, we're gonna put some squash and zucchini and bell peppers and stuff like that in it. Here's the chocolate reaper. It was overwintered in that same bucket. We've cut the fertilizer solution back to about half because it is drinking a lot. So we're mixing the fertilizer solution half and half with water, and it's actually greened up quite a bit more. So not sure if that's the help. We got a bunch of little red berries. Some of them are getting larger since it started warming up. A bunch of little green ones. Still haven't had the heart to try one yet. They're hot. And the tomatoes. Last week they was about to die. You could see some of them had. Got frustrated with them, didn't replant them because they were so ugly. Didn't feel it was worth the time to transplant them. Didn't water them for a few days, and payao, they came back. So And the bell peppers. Just a quick walk around, guys. Gonna be doing some work in the blackberries today, so once that's done, gonna do another video with it, gonna do a before and after, show you what we got done. Talk to you later. Who dat?